Hello and welcome to another video tutorial. I was asked recently about how to set up your own ISBNs online for use in printing with CreateSpace or Lightning Source or wherever else you're going to be printing your books, so I figured I'd just make a video to show how it's done. For getting ISBNs, I use Bowker, which you can find at myidentifiers.com, and they've got a whole thing here for buying your own ISBNs. I went for a mid-range package and bought a few hundred ISBNs and paid a couple of bucks each for them, but you can get whatever's appropriate for you and how often you publish. So assuming that you've already created your own user account, you just go in, fill in your information, and sign in. This takes you to the Bowker Identifier Services board. Now you want to go to My Identifiers. You'll see this whole big long list, and these are your ISBNs. This is all of them. You can scroll through multiple pages of them. This is where you either have titles already assigned to them or you assign your own titles. The only titles that I've assigned so far are Rebel Yell, which is an upcoming novel of mine, which is in hardback format, and Hit Girls, which is a previous novel of mine that's in paperback format. And today I'm going to assign a new title, which is Rebel Yell, but in paperback because it's going to be coming out in both of those formats. So first I'm going to click on Assign Title, and that opens up the first screen on the thing. Now really all you have to do is go through here and fill in any fields that have a red star next to them. So my book is Rebel Yell, so I'll click in here and type in Rebel Yell. You can fill in as little or as much of the information on all of these pages as you want. So since that's the only red star on this page, we'll go ahead and click Save and go to Contributors. No matter what, when you click through page to page, they always give you this little message box saying, at a minimum, you have to fill in all the fields with the red stars, and of course I already have, so you always just click OK. So this takes you to the Contributor page, where you fill in anybody who's associated with the book, whether it be the author or any editors or whatever you've got. For me, all I have right now is myself as the author. I will have an editor on the book, but I'm not able to add them right now because I'm not absolutely sure who it's going to be. So first we click on Add More Contributors, and that puts in a new entry. We go down here and we fill in first name, Garrett. Last name, Robinson. Now you can put in a biography or a suffix or whatever else you want, but the only other field that you absolutely have to fill in is this one with the red asterisk, which is contributor function. Since I'm the author, I scroll down, I click author, and I could click save and go to format and size, but I always like to click on add more contributors just to make sure that it saves this one as its own field. So now Garrett Robinson is saved as the author of the book, and I will delete new name, click OK, and save and go to format and size. Once again, we get that stupid error message, which is just really dumb. It's just dumb. Then we go down here, we scroll through, and we look for everything that has a red asterisk. First, medium. This is a print book, so the medium is print. Format. This is going to be the paperback version of the book. Primary subject. Now this one gets a little bit tricky, but basically all it is the genre of your book. Now most of these genres, quote unquote, are actually non-fiction. You know, you've got everything from games and genealogy and internet and self-help techniques to world history and New Zealand history. Hey, close to my heart. But for me, this is just a straight up fiction book. It's not genre heavy. If anything, it's like literary fiction, but they don't have a genre for that. So for me, I just click fiction general here because that's the category that best fits my title, and then I move on. And on this page, there actually are no other red asterisk fields, so we just click save and go to sales and pricing. Stupid error message. Damn it, Bowker. Where is the title sold? Well, I only want to add one entry here because that's all I need to add, and so my title is sold in the United States. My publisher is my LLC, Living Art Enterprises. It's not necessary that your publication date is exactly accurate. However, I'm shooting for publishing the book on my birthday, so I will put March 7th, 2014. Target audience is, again, a tough one. It doesn't really matter as far as I can tell what you select here, but mine is going to be trade. Everything else is pretty much nonfiction or juvenile, and this is definitely not juvenile or young adult, so it's going to be trade. Title status, you want to set that to active record. That means that it's something that's actively out there and available for sale, as in right now. Now we go to country price data. Now this is something that you can change, but again, it doesn't totally matter. So we go to currency, and because we're in the United States, we select US dollars. I'm going to set the price at $12.99 because I estimate that's how much the book is going to cost when it's available in print, and price type is going to be the retail price for that book. Scrolling through the page, that looks like that's all of the red asterisk stars, and this is actually the last page, so all we do is go down here and click submit. Bam! Congratulations, your form is complete and has been saved successfully. Your book is now registered and the ISBN has been assigned to it. So now you go up here and you select this ISBN, you copy that and you can paste it into the fields in CreateSpace or Lightning Source or whatever, and they will all refer back to this database and recognize that that ISBN is completely associated with your book and your book only. It is not available to anybody else. So there you go. I hope you found this video tutorial at least mildly useful if you are going to use Bowker to register your ISBNs and assign them to your titles. If there is another tech tutorial that you would like to see in regards to self-publishing, feel free to post it on here and I will get to it as soon as I can. Have an excellent day and don't forget to be awesome.